Hey everyone, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here for the sign of Pisces for November of 2018. I am giving away the 12 free tarot card readings, so if you want a chance to win, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and comment on the video in order to win. I pick the winners towards the end of the month. I am doing things a little bit differently this month. I'm going to be adding some Reiki energy healing to the end of this message. So therefore you kind of get some guidance and messages throughout, but then we also work on the healing part of, getting you through whatever's happening in the month of November. Okay, so stay tuned for that. I am a Reiki master, so it's Reiki energy healing. All right. I feel like this reading is going to be all over the place, so I apologize in the beginning, but I'm getting so many messages coming through. I wanted to kind of stop shuffling and just start telling you everything, but I lose focus. So, if it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can also check out your moon and rising signs, but the energy here, the overall energy was the Star and the Hangman. So we didn't just get one card, we got two. So for me, when I first saw this, it was like someone's turning your world upside down in a good way. It's like, I feel for some of you, somebody has come in and totally flipped it and made things so much better. They're bringing out the best in you. And you're bringing out the best in them, and you're helping each other and healing each other. So that was the energy that I got for some of you. So that's a situation for one of you. So that's a very good thing. I bless it around, like the Hangman being upside down and the Star. The Star, I'm drawn to the stars up here, so it's a good energy. And then with the Hangman, it's like upside down. So that's where I get like feeling like they turned your world upside down. For some of you, your world might be upside down in a not such a great way, but it's a blessing in disguise, is what I'm getting for you with the Star card here. Because sometimes things have to happen in order, and it's 12:12 right now, guys. I just looked at the clock. In order for things to change, sometimes things need to be flipped, right? That's why that Tower card comes in. You don't have that Tower card, but sometimes that's why that Tower card comes in, because it knocks everything down so that we can rebuild. And that's what I'm getting here for you guys. In the beginning of November, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Judgment, and the Hermit card. All right, so I'm going to say this just so that maybe it can get out of my head. Like, I feel as some of you can't focus. I think it's just focus. It's like I'm trying to look at these cards, but I can't even, like, pay attention to them. And, sometimes it's like I'm kind of in my head going, what am I going to say about these cards? What am I going to say about these cards? Because I'm not listening. I'm not feeling it. I'm just so get that anxiety and that confusion. And I'm putting that out there so that it can leave me. Sometimes I take on others' energy. So it's like, it's time to push all of that away and truly focus on what's right in front of us. Okay. So the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Judgment, and the Hermit. So in the beginning of November, I feel as though with the two sevens here, right? The Seven of Pentacles is about like slow progress. And the Seven of Cups is about picking and choosing and confusion. So that confusion, why I'm confused about these cards, could be coming into play here. But so maybe something that you have been working on for a while is maybe confusing. I'm getting that some of you might be like, holy crap, I've put so much time into this, and now I'm not sure it's what I want. Now I'm not sure it's what I want. And then you've got the Judgment and the Hermit. So I do feel as though it's time to take some time to really try to figure that out. I'm getting definitely journaling. I'm getting meditations. I'm getting sitting down, reading a book. There's a message in a book that you're going to find. Some clarity is going to come from a book is what I'm getting. So the Judgment and the Hermit. The Hermit is all about going inside to figuring out and learning about yourself, right? Learning about what you need and what you want. The middle of November here. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, please. You've got the Lovers card. along with the Two of Cups. And I'm like, whoa, that's good. That's awesome. Especially over here. This is what I'm talking about. The relationship that's come in and kind of flipped your world. So really soulmate type of energy, especially with the Two of Cups right next to the Lovers, like good potential relationship. You've got the Ten of Swords along with that and the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to read this two ways because I'm getting some of you it's this and some of you it's that. Some of you this will be the end of something that's no longer good for you. And I feel like that's a select few, okay? And it's going to leave you that you can't trust. For the rest of you, if you're in a relationship or getting into a relationship, I feel as though it's going to get stronger because whatever you're figuring out up here in the beginning of November, it's coming to an end here, right? And the lack of trust that you have, I feel like is going to be flipped, just like with that Hangman. Things are flipping. Oh, maybe there we go. Things are flipping in the month of November for you. So whatever you've been holding on to and feeling like you've been stabbed in the back and can't go on and things are done, it might be flipped. So things might be flipped. I'm getting people might be coming back into your life also. Exes might be coming back in this energy. So that could be somebody that has already made you feel like this, where you can't trust them and stabbed in the back, okay? That might be coming in for you, some of you, during the middle of November. I told you this reading was going to be all over the place, but I'm just giving you what I have, so take what resonates. The end of November here, you've got the Six of Wands, you've got the Chariot, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the King of Wands, and the High Priestess. Oh, that was the other message I was getting, is spiritual awakenings. So there could be a lot of you here that are, especially with the Hangman and the Star, is you're opening your eyes. You're opening eyes to the possibility of the spirituality out there, of the universe, of seeing things differently and kind of realizing how you've been, I say drinking the Kool-Aid for so long, and now you're seeing that the Kool-Aid's bad for you, right? Seeing how we're brought up in this world and what we're made to think, and finally starting to see things, opening our eyes, okay? And definitely getting that with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess is all about using your intuition and connection and all that. But towards the end of the month here, just with the Six of Wands and the Chariot, like, this is about recognition. This is about promotions. The Chariot is moving forward, but with effort, right? So it takes effort to move forward. You can't just change things if you stand in the same spot, right? You need to take a baby step. You need to take some kind of step. Maybe a big leap, maybe a small step, whatever you're comfortable with. But things start to change towards the end of November. You start to realize you're worth more than what people are seeing, is what I'm getting. And then the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Wands and the High Priestess. So this could... Oh, that's really funny. Okay, so I just looked at this. So Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning here. And you've got the King of Wands here and the High Priestess. Now, if you look here, you've got the Star and the Hangman, right? So the Star and the High Priestess is all about connection. It's all about intuition. And then you've got these men with you, right? So you've got the King of Wands. From the Hangman, you go to the King of Wands. So somebody, again, messages all over the place, I know, but somebody might be hanging around and you might be stuck with someone that's not ready for what you're ready for. And towards the end of the month, when you go through all of this, so for some of you, that relationship here is going to maybe have a downfall in the middle of the month. But towards the end of the month, when you move forward and you really kind of gain stability, is what I'm getting, is that person is you're going to bring in a new person, and that person's going to be bigger and better. Okay, and it's really going to bring out more of you and your intuition. You're going to know it. Okay. Whew. Okay, so yeah, new beginnings at the end of November. A little bit of a bumpy, rocky road in the middle of November, either physically within a relationship or just mentally within yourself. A little bit of a bumpy road in the middle of November. You are limitless. Just remember that. It says, recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. That's awesome. Ask for help. It says, what is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Ask for help. Ask for help from your spirit guides. Ask for help from your angels. And then the Oracle, the Shapeshifters card here, you've got the Frog Princess. And it says, heed wise counsel, listen. Okay, so let's see what it says for you. And please comment below. Let me know if you guys are confused, because I'm all over the place with this reading. And you're the second to last reading that I'm doing, so I can't wait to see what Aries has to say. But yeah, so I just do the readings as I'm drawn to them. So no wonder you're kind of almost last, because I'm very, very confused with what's going on with you guys. And I bet you are too. All right, so let's see. This says, we often believe we know much more than we truly do. There's always a time when the right thing to acknowledge is, I don't know. Well, there you go. I don't know what's happening. There is no shame in that, or in having a strong, resilient, and rather undercover advisor who hides her credentials. Your advisor will not necessarily wear a suit or have the robes of a guru, but he will be able to clarify things for you right away. At this time, release your attachment to your own intuition. No matter how exalted and wise you are said to be, you must listen to advice from a wise and somewhat unexpected source. The Frog Princess speaks. No matter how well informed or educated I am, I know it always serves me to heed wise counsel. Therefore, I have sent to you my own wise advisor, this handsome green frog. People may wonder why you have such a different energy around you when the wise counselor frog visits. This is because you are receiving profound guidance and no longer accept at face value what others tell you is best to do. With his presence, you will be able to see the possible ramifications of the suggestions and advice being given to you by people who are keeping their true motivations secret. Most people have an agenda, and many times they are not open about what they desire. Instead, they will tell you why what they want you to do is good for you. It is good for them too, and the counselor frog will, like Merlin to Arthur, tell you what is really going on and offer you truly healthy advice that has your best interest at heart. Look out for the color green and notice if it rains. They are signs he is with you. The message of this card is, it is not the time to do what your heart, mind, or any other part of yourself tells you to do. It is time to listen to what an established authority has to tell you. No matter how much people try to persuade you that you know best, no matter how much you believe that, the frog appearing to you here tells you that there is wise counsel around, and it is worth staying quiet, listening to what is suggested by others, then talking it through with a trusted advisor. It is not the time to think it over yourself, because you are missing very important points and there is something you are not seeing clearly. The more you listen, the more productive, healthy, and true your actions will be. It does not matter what you think you know. There is more to learn. Listen to wise counsel, no matter how important you are. So we don't know everything, which I have clearly talked to you about in this reading. There's a lot going on with a lot of different people, you know. Yeah, so it says seek advice. So we're going to turn to the divine for advice, seek advice for advice. We're going to seek some healing, all right? And I'm not even going to tell you the intentions I'm going in with, because I don't know. And it's okay that we don't know, because they're going to bring it to me while we're in there. So all you're going to do is take a deep breath in. And because sometimes I go in with intentions and it's not the intentions at all. It changes actually. But so we will see, and I will let you know afterwards what is happening. So all you're going to do is take a deep breath in and then close your eyes and listen to some music while I connect your energy to the divine energy to really kind of push whatever needs to be pushed out and clear and unblock chakras and all of that good stuff. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. And let it out. Whatever thoughts come in, let them come in and let them flow out. take a deep breath in and let it out. Whew. Okay, you can open your eyes when you're ready. So I was drawn to pull another one of the shapeshifter cards, which on the bottom it's the Draggling Garden, which I believe either Cancer or Sagittarius had this, but a new world is born. And then I pulled two tarot cards, and it was the World and the Sun, which just was beautiful to me. I feel as though through that Reiki is just a lot of calmness and focus. And the message that I'm getting is that there's a whole new world waiting for you. There's a new world waiting for you. And with the healing, with the Sun card, that's all about healing. It's like when you heal, it opens up to you, right? That spiritual awakening, seeing things in a different way with that Hangman there. It's just seeing a different perspective. You know, it's like I have a tarot spread that's called the lesson that we're missing, and it's basically like you think you learned the lesson, but it wasn't the lesson at all. That whatever you thought the lesson was, it wasn't at all. That's not what it was at all for you to learn, and you missed it. So it's like, what lesson did you miss? And that's what's happening here, is like changing your perspective to see the world the way that it truly is rather than the way that you think it is, and that there's a lot of healing that needs to be done, because I do feel like it's pushed off. It's like you're pushing it away so that you don't have to deal with some stuff. So there's definitely some stuff with the High Priestess card there. It's like, I feel like she's kind of watching over and making you realize that there's a lot of stuff that's beneath the surface here that needs to be released. And when it is released, then I feel like a lot more focus and calmness and balance will become into your life. Okay? That's the message I was getting through that. So therefore, I hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you want to win a free reading, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment below. And if you're interested in more Reiki, we have the membership group, which we do weekly Reiki, which is amazing, and transforming everybody's lives in there. So that's in the link below. So, all right. Much love to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful November and gain some clarity this month. Take care, guys. Much love. Bye.